Season 1 has begun and Sue Storm has been released. Her design looks incredible and her kit looks even better. So let's very quickly go over her abilities and then we'll take her online. Alright, so in the lab going over her abilities, first off, her passive, which is actually extremely important. She enters invisibility after a few seconds and then heals over time, so you can read there. That's really important in comparison to like Cloak and Dagger, where you have to throw something down, or maybe Luna, where you actually have to use an ability and heal someone else before you can get this one. She just goes into invisibility and can actually just heals herself. Her left click, which is really important, goes actually through them and back. It doesn't matter if it's a headshot or a body shot, it's going to do the same thing no matter what. But it also heals, as you can see here. And the cool thing I found out, it goes through them and it can heal and do damage. So in a team fight, which is where she excels the most, is going to be extremely important. It's not anything is going to block. It's not like Luna or Cloak and Daggers to where whatever it hits first is what it's going to get. This one, she actually goes through.
Never even
so let's put this coming. So I heal and do damage at the same time. That is insane. So during a team fight, she can just spam her left click. That's craziness. So that's extremely OP, especially in a team fight. If you get into high elo, your people group up together. So when you're actually grouped up as a team, that is where she's really going to excel. All right, now let's go over her E skill, which is called Force Physics. This is your getaway or your pushback in the middle of team fights. It's going to work really well for you. Press that, shoot them back, or pull them forward. Really depends. If you have people trying to run away, you can just easily pull them back. Or if you're trying to get people off of you, you can press that to go forward. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is a very useful tool. Thing to remember with Sue Storm that I've actually seen a ton of people do online, which is insanely frustrating, is they treat her like a duelist. Always remember, she is 100% a strategist. The whole point of her is to heal and protect the team. I want to burn this into everybody's skull. Sue Storm, although she has some really good destructive tools, she is a strategist. You need to treat her like a strategist. And now for her shift ability, Psionic Vortex, it is actually, you shoot it out when it hits the ground, but it actually pulls them in and does a ton of damage. This one is actually a really good damage dealer, something to throw out.
We've got trouble.
So if you really want to throw that out, it is actually really good, a really useful tool. This is one of the reasons why people oftentimes use her as not use her as a duelist, but more so treat her like a duelist, is because of abilities like this. One of my favorite tools about her is her double jump, which puts you into invisibility and heals you because you are invisible. I don't know how many times I've had a Magic or a Captain America try to dive the back line while I'm healing, and all I have to do is just double jump, and and they can't see me. They give up. They go away. Her survivability and her just ability to get out of situations is insane. And one thing I did forget to go over is how far away her left click can actually hit from, which is 30 meters. That's how far away you can go. So while you're in a team fight, you can be pretty far away, healing and doing damage at the same time. One thing I've also noticed is that when you are actually like fighting against people, you're going to notice your stats are going to be a lot different than you would be with, say, Luna or Cloak and Dagger. With those characters, you are actually going to see a ton of assists, which you also will with Sue Storm. However, you're going to see a lot more kills on your stats with Sue Storm because of her left click's ability to actually go through and do damage while you're healing. So expect a lot of assists, but you're actually going to see your stats show a lot more kills. And then last is her ultimate ability, which is her Q, Invisible Boundary. This is what everybody's been talking about, because you throw it down, no one can see inside it except for you and your team. While you're inside, you actually get healed over time, and then the enemy team, if they decide to step in, they actually get a slow. The really cool thing about this one, it does a ton of healing. Not as much as Luna Snow's, but it's pretty close. You can go crazy inside of it. As you show here, they just automatically just go straight back up, and yeah, so they're not completely invincible like you would be inside of Luna Snow's or Cloak and Daggers if she stacks her ultimate, but it's pretty close. So feel free to go crazy while the ultimate's out. So with basic strategy, she's not really that complicated to really understand. I don't think most strategists actually are, because the thing you got to keep on your mind when playing strategist is positioning. Positioning is everything. With her, it goes through. So if you're just trying to keep people alive, you want to be at a position in a team fight to where you're actually just keeping them alive. You know, and since her abilities, since her left click actually just goes straight through, she can keep a lot of people alive, especially in the midst of a team fight. Now, most of the time, you're probably actually going to be in a more of a position that's like, I mean, maybe like this. But here's where she gets crazy: is she can go like this. You can do things like that, like put this and keep it here. Or maybe you have to go over here, throw it over there. And then they're in the middle of it. So while they're in the fight, you're throwing it. Oh, he's getting healing. So I can do that while they're fighting. I can go throw there. And then, I'm going to throw that over there. And I'm going to miss. I feel like an idiot.
Never even saw me coming. Double KO.
She's really not that complicated. At least I don't think so.
Vortex field. That was a total blindside. Double KO.
So that is the basic strategy behind her, is just getting into a good position to where you're actually healing multiple people at a time, throwing things up to where you're actually allowing your teammates to actually stay alive, healing them.
Feel the pull.
There we go.
You forced my hand.
So yeah, it's almost like a shoulder, like you're almost like a shoulder angel in a sense. That's the way I see it. You're seriously like you're a shoulder angel. You're sitting over the top, you're healing them.
Vortex field. Your turn to disappear. Double KO.
And throwing that out there. Now say they are getting too close. You can easily
Psionic burst.
pull them in, or maybe they're running away.
3.
Oh, come on, Casey.
Wow, 4 in a row. You forced my hand.
So it's all situational, I know, obviously, but the basic strategy of
They look
Sue
like
Storm, the Invisible Woman, is to get into the right position where you're actually like protecting the team and killing them out at the same time.
Was a total blindside. Double KO.
So that's why she is insanely good at what she does. She took me a minute to figure out, but that is the basic strategy with her, is getting into the right position, keeping them alive,
Feel the pull.
so that way you can actually do damage while keeping your entire team clear,
That was a total
or
blindside.
your entire
Double
team
KO.
alive. That's how it works. Let's see if I can actually get Sue Storm, dude. She's like insta-locked every game.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
One.
There's gonna be a fight.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
That's much better. No worries. I've got your back.
I see my positioning. This is where you want to be, and they're going a little crazy. go.
Saw me coming. I was in trouble. Feel the pull. I don't give up so easily.
That's what I say. If you need to, leave the hose on. That's what I tell a lot of strategists. A lot of strategists need to learn. Leave the hose on. Just hold, if you can, just hold down on left click the entire time. The other thing you got to remember too is that her projectile on her left click actually isn't very fast. So I always like, oh shoot, I always aim ahead.
That's much better. Clearing away. Your turn to disappear.
I came to this game late. OJ Simpson 69 and Greer 69. Dude, how many times are we going to see 69 and 420 in a P. Diddy reference?
Not today, though.
The names
No.
that people give
Today,
themselves
we're on the same side.
blows my mind. I can't even repeat what our Psylocke's name is. Looking behind here, I don't know if you guys saw, but what I was doing was I'll get into myself into a good position to where I can see over here, I can see here, I can see pretty much any part of the map and what my team is doing. And then oftentimes what I'll do is I'll look over just to make sure, so I can see every aspect of what my team is actually like getting themselves into. That died pretty fast.
Anyone willing to help?
The moon haunts you.
Pretty quick.
Control lost.
More health is never bad.
Alright, and then just go invisible, wait for my team. Not really much I can do right now. That's another thing too. Never go in when it's 1v6. You're not going to do anything. Even duelist, strategist, tank, it doesn't matter. You wait for your team.
Vortex field.
So, like I said, get into a position. You can see there, I can see there, I can see there. This is where positioning. Positioning is everything. Oh. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Force burst.
Control lost.
I was worried. See that? Psionic burst. Feeling fantastic.
Get myself out of trouble. Look, can't see me. Run away. They're done. But I need to keep magic alive. Magic should not be going in right now. That is not a good choice. You are alone and you're, yeah.
I put you on ice.
All right, let's do one more game. Oh, but first. A little bit inside me kind of wishes that this skin actually had like different voiceovers. So I feel like the things that she says doesn't quite fit with the costume itself.
Psionic burst. I am healed. That's much better.
Oh, laggy here. Alright, don't go over there, dude. Got this to be.
Anyone willing to help? Clear the way.
Do this so I can heal myself. Their position, get into a place where you can heal them
Clearly you
and do
need some
damage to
help.
them.
Vortex field.
And just leave the water running.
Thanks.
Just leave the water running.
Get up.
We've been discovered.
Vortex field. Clear the way.
Uh-oh.
I need assistance. I've got your back. Force burst.
Heal myself. Get into a good position. Good to go.
Anyone willing to help? Good. Feeling fantastic. Disappear!
Or wait for it. Just wait. Just wait.
Ease
They're gonna be alive in there.
down. Fire mode.
Then
Disappear!
throw that down there.
Friends, gather around.
Force burst. Psionic burst.
Leave them to Khonshu!
Fight alone.
Another fearsome foe.
Friends, gather around.
I am Asgard's might!
This is officially
An extra force field. Great.
Needed, thanks.
No worries. I've got your back.
Problem solved.
Disappear!
Fantastic!
Terrors have you got anymore?
Vortex field.
Dude, sit still, man. I'll try to help you.
There's still a chance to stop them. Spider mode.
That's much
Us
better.
against the world. Only 60 seconds left.
Disappear!
Let's mess this place up real good.
Ease down. They look like they mean another fearsome foe. I've got you covered. Feel the pull! Psionic surge! Poor creatures. Namor should be ashamed.
Down to 30 seconds.
Let's keep this position. We got a really good spot right now.
Psionic surge!
Friends, gather around. This is officially
I have a shield, but no complaints.
Just keep your team alive while doing
Consider this
damage.
an irreconcilable
Perfect.
difference,
the
Reed.
final 10 seconds.
Even when it's
Mantis strike.
nothing. Keep those on. Perfect. So if you guys have anything to add, please comment down below. If you like the video and you want to see more, please like, please subscribe, and I'll be having some more Marvel Rivals content coming out soon.